Are you planning a trip to Nigeria for 30 December? Or even if it's not for December, but any time at all during the year? This 5-part series will be your ultimate guide, and it will also give you everything you need to know to make your journey to Nigeria a stress-free one and also an unforgettable one. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy at Joy Phoebe Onwuka. I just came back from Nigeria and I thought to put together a 5-part series for you that will help you anytime you want to travel to Nigeria. So ensure to watch all the series. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Now let's dive into this. Every time, because we have family back home, there's always a necessity upon us to go back home, check on our loved ones and stuff like that. But it's always a tough one planning for those trips, especially since it's not something we do on a regular basis. But don't worry, I got you. Here are the few things you need to put in mind. The first thing is planning your trip. Okay, and I'll cover that in this video, and then in the next video I'm going to be covering how you can renew your passport, your Nigerian passport, even before you travel. And then in part 3 I will cover how you can pamper yourself, because it takes a lot to put a trip like so together. So you want to treat yourself to some, to some good stuff while you are at home. And then shopping. Who goes to Nigeria without shopping? So I will give you some blueprints that you can use for a successful and amazing shopping experience while in Nigeria. And last but not the least, when you have done all the shopping, one thing that we all run into is excess luggage. How do you navigate shipping your items to wherever you are, be it Canada, US, Australia, UK? I have some tips for you regarding that as well. So now let's dive into the first thing first is your ticket. The moment you've decided that you are traveling, you need to start looking for, where can you buy tickets? You can buy tickets online. Most of the time these days, we buy tickets online. You can check Google Flights. You can check other online platforms, okay? That you can use. Just type in from your location, even on Google, put in from your location. Let's say you're in Canada, you're in US, then your city, airport to your destination, whether it is Abuja or Lagos. And then you can see flight. Can you type in the cheap flight from to here, and then you're going to see different options, and then you kind of dive in deeper with all the options that comes, and give yourself time to be able to check the dynamics of the pricing, so you can get a good price for your ticket. And then the next thing I would like to recommend to you is, if Lagos or Abuja is not your final destination, I'll highly recommend that you buy your local tickets as soon as you buy your international flight ticket. The reason being that way, you know that your local flight is sorted a date, and it will enable you to plan your movement effectively. And in addition to that, prices of things change. It's very dynamic in Nigeria. It changes very frequently. So buying your local ticket will ensure that, that aspect of your budget has been taken care of. And then another thing I would also like to add here in this part 1 of this series is your budgeting. I will encourage you to give float to your budget as much as possible. When I say float, is give allowance. Give room for change, because prices of things, like I mentioned earlier, change very frequently in Nigeria, and you don't want to have a specific budget and you find out that prices of things have changed from the last time you checked, right? So yeah, keep a lot of room and allowance in your budget so you can enjoy and do the things you really want to do. And bear in mind that, you see, you that came from abroad, everybody expects from you and nobody is giving you anything. So you need to plan yourself to be fully self-sufficient. All right. And then in terms of moving around in Lagos, if you don't have, or a car in Lagos that you use, don't worry, download Uber app or Bolt app. Okay, so those will really come in handy whenever you want to go anywhere. You can book your ride. In this video, I will leave a contact of a gentleman that I used when I traveled to Abuja. In case you're traveling to Abuja or you are in Abuja, he is such an amazing young man, very friendly, very polite, very I will highly recommend him, so to speak. So I will link his contact in this video in the description section. So feel free to use his services, and as you do so, you're helping somebody that is good. Yeah, so that will be it for this part 1 of this video. In the part 2 is when I'll be talking about how you can renew your Nigerian passport even before you travel to Nigeria. The days of traveling with the expired passport and coming back to your seat, your base with expired passport is over, and I'm here to show you how. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.